Hi everyone. I think we're on. Okay, we're on. Lovely. Yeah, so I just basically came on to give a testimonial about my work with Michelle. So I started working with Michelle, I think at the end of January. Um, and at that point, I was quite stuck with my business. So my background is as a therapist and a relationship coach. So that's my focus, and I have all these skills, all these um, kind of the passion and the drive to do the work. But one thing, if there are any therapists here, um, one thing that you don't learn in your training is marketing and being able to kind of put your stuff out there so that you're seen. And that was a lot of the work that I've done with Michelle over the past month. Um, and one thing I really loved about working with Michelle is her availability. So she makes herself available literally throughout the day, trying to make sure that I received as best a service as possible. And to me, I found that so valuable because if you can imagine, I was coming from, and still a little bit, but it's still a little bit in terms of not having as much experience. Then I had no experience whatsoever. So having someone who was readily available to answer all my voice notes and all my text messages and kind of me just freaking out was really, really valuable. Um, and I can see how it's impacted because, I'd ask a question and Michelle would literally answer as soon as she can, whether it's kind of working on my offers, whether it's, oh, I've got a new lead, or I've booked a new consultation and we'll celebrate together. Um, and she'll be like, okay, yep, we've celebrated. Brilliant. This is what we'll do next. It was always a we kind of approach. And I really loved that. Um, yeah, and another thing was that the process was so simplified. So I've done some research around things like social media marketing, kind of improving on my content, using Instagram hashtags. And that was one of the things that you kind of start, or I kind of started researching, and kind of got lost in it all. So it didn't quite make sense for me. But I remember one of our one-to-one sessions, Michelle just kind of breaking it down, um, and saying, okay, so this is what this means, and this is what that means, and this is how you use hashtags on Instagram. And that made such a huge difference. So I went back, took this information, and can see how my posts are now being seen. Um, Rather than them just getting lost in the midst of like a thousand, or not a thousand, thousands and thousands of posts. So that was another thing that's been really helpful. So we've kind of looked at the difficulty of of where I was at the start and not really knowing how to market myself, um, and having gotten these valuable tools, working with Michelle. Now I'm seeing how I'm actually getting to speak with clients and um, begin kind of building my caseload. And that's been amazing. That's been absolutely amazing. So now, obviously, I would want you to kind of get a slice of that and see how you can also get more clients and also build on your own client work and make yourself more visible, um, within the whole kind of business world. For you ladies, I know that's something that you would love. I've definitely gotten so much from it, and I totally believe that you can get a lot from it as well. Yeah, so that's where I've been. And this is where I'm at now, and I'm gonna keep going. I love that Michelle is still available for me to kind of. I don't think the way she works is that okay, yep, we've done this, and so we can never go back to it again. Um, so make the most of that. Make the most of the skills that are readily available, because I am. Yeah, so that's me done. Thank you guys.